News, one of them is a Sly Media right here. On this late night tonight, I said I was gonna do it late tonight. I'm talking about the Kingdom Planet Apes. Just a review on Kingdom Planet Apes movie. First of all, I thought it was a good movie, very interesting, a little slow pace. I'll talk about it more in this video. Pretty good, but I know it was setting up origin story. We're getting a story of a new characters, new everything. It's not the same, thing with Caesar and all the rest of the cats. It's a whole different Planet Apes. So I'm gonna start talking about this movie. The movie pretty much ends off with Caesar dying, and they say it's generations, years later, pretty much so probably like 300 or 100 years later since Caesar's been gone and all that. So the thing is now people all remember Caesar, people remember his name and all that. But people have put their own little pick about how Caesar did things, how he liked the things, how he wanted things done. Which when people do religion with rules, when they get power or something like that. So I'm going all over, but I'm not gonna really talk about specifically what happened in each scene. When I was dissect each character. We get Prometheus, Proximus Caesar. He goes by name Proximus Caesar. Pretty much this character it's pretty much he has his own way of thinking, his own rule about apes. He feel like human and apes shouldn't be together. He feel like he should be the ruler of all apes if he controls apes. So so that's kind of what makes him kind of like the villain. Where it's like reason why people like him so much. Cause I think with villains, we always like villains who think they're doing the right thing. That's what made his character so interesting. I wish we got more time of him in the movie and all. We don't really see him that much as I wish we did, but that's one thing about his character. His character wants to be in control of everything, but he does have a point. He's very, very honest. Humans and apes can't be coexist with each other because some humans don't really like apes and all that. Because he said he even tells the character Noah, which I'll talk about him, our main protagonist in this movie. He pretty much tells Noah, hey, they're gonna put us back in cages again if we let the humans get back control over it. Because for 300 years, the apes been running everything, and the humans they have pretty much been like the animals, pretty much a role reversal. The humans are like the animals now and all that. So that's pretty much his take of what he thinks of what should go down, how apes should be ran and all. So now we get Noah. So Noah's a character. He's a main antagonist. As a character. Pretty much, we get introduced to him and his two other friends that are apes. They're pretty much going out hunting eggs. That's how they eat. Or his father is like a bird catcher. Pretty much, that needs to say get straight to the point. His father's like a bird catcher. He's part of the Eagles. Pretty much has the Eagles come to him. That's kind of what his father does and all that. So they do a lot of they pretty much steal eggs. That's pretty much what they do and all that. Someone eat or someone have they survive in his tribe. So it was a different, kind of shy, timid type character. Very humble person and all that. He's learned the ropes. I know people have a lot of nitpick. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's not Caesar. He's not like Caesar." I'm like I said, this is an origin story. So he eventually may get to that level, get to Caesar, but we're not looking for this. Like there's a whole new version, different kind of trilogy of Planet Apes. It's not, Caesar Planet Apes. Caesar is Caesar. Noah is Noah, and all. So I just feel like he's his own character. Eventually, this is his origin story, so eventually he will grow up and in later films to become that kind of king like Caesar was, and all. So eventually, But he has his own story. This is Noah's story. This is his own thing. And I particularly did like the character. I like the way he is pretty much when he grows to lead, when he eventually defeats Proximus and takes him down by using what his father taught him, the bird call, pretty much to take Prometheus down. Now, I keep on calling him Proximus, that's his name, to take down Proximus Caesar. So he used that to take him down. So use the bird call and all that, get the birds all that, take him down. Kind of interesting way. I know a lot of people like the ending, but kind of like interesting way how he takes Proximus down. I heard a lot of different reactions of it. So, but like I said, still good character, still love it. Definitely want to see him more in a future film. So the way his character was done, the way the actor did it, definitely good job. And also too, just the whole CGI, the whole graphics of this film, definitely A1. That one made the film so good as well. Definitely good. Definitely. So that's about Noah's character. And then we get to everybody's favorite character, Rocka. Everybody loves Rocka. Rocka in this film, he comes in the middle of the film and he teaches Noah about what Caesar does, the stuff that Caesar doesn't talk about. Caesar thought human and apes should all coexist and live together. And all. He always preaches about that, the book and everything. And all. Teach them that's how they're supposed to be, once together and all. Which is very much true because, like I said in the first film, Caesar is helped and good by humans. He's seen the gooder side of humans. So he knows, like, humans are good. They do have some good in them and all. So while everybody else is more like everybody's favorite character as well from which is still my favorite Planet Apes movie by far none. Dawn of Planet Apes, everybody likes most of the apes that go by what Koba was thinking. Whereas like no humans don't need to be around apes. Apes should control humans. That's what Koba's way was. That's how he wanted it to be done and all that. Kind of like how Proximus is and all for the most part. That's why of course we love Koba so much because of like he did care about his apes and all that. He just didn't like humans. That was his thing. Cause how he was treated, we understand his story. Cause how he was treated by humans when he was in a cage and all, he felt like yo, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't with that like and all. How he was abused and treated when he was in the cage and all that by humans and all. So that's why Koba didn't like humans or anything like that at all. But like I'm getting on Down Planet. That's still like I said, my favorite Planet Apes movie is definitely still that Down to Planet Apes. But back to Kingdom of Planet Apes. So, but that's what Raka is teaching them and all that. And Raka gets introduces May and Noah together and all that. Because May just seems like this wild they call her Echo, but this wild human that just taking eggs and all that. But we find out more about May. We find out that May is really working with this secret society of people that are humans that still can talk and still speak very well, and she's trying to use she pretty much is using Noah to get to where Proximus and all the rest of the apes are and find out something they got hidden that can get the knowledge to get the tools that pretty much the humans need so they can be back intelligent again and all. And of course, that's the reason why Proximus not with it, because he said once the humans become more, intelligent and all that speaking, they become more dominant. And that's what, May is on that too about, she just cares about the humans, more about the humans being dominant and all. So we find out a lot about her in this film. Then we get introduced to William H. Macy. His character is kind of like with the apes a little bit because he's saying, hey, he's kind of like not neutral, but he's more like with Proximus. He's like, yo, they run everything now. I'm just going off with the flow what they said. And when they find out a way to get to pretty much this building that's in this boat that have all the stuff for the humans, all the guns and everything, William H. Macy tries to stop them from getting there and all that, but May ends up killing him. So the plan tonight goes in order and everything when May and Noah take all the that they're finna escape and get all the tools and everything and stuff and all. But Proxima catching them. But we learn more about May when everybody talks about the scene where like she ends up like shooting a gun where like one of the apes has Noah's mom yoked up and everything and all. Everybody talks about why she didn't take the like. I seen a lot of reviews people ask why she didn't take the machine gun and all that instead of taking the small gun that you found there. But also, I want to talk about she actually see all the books and stuff they read of seeing like how the apes were when they were in cages and all that and everything. And that's what they feel they don't like and everything. No, but May knows exactly what's in there. She knows what she needs to get. She does end up giving it to the society like she works for of humans and all, so they can reach out to other people and all that and come as humans can somewhat come together and all. So pretty much in the end, just sets up a trilogy of what's gonna happen. It's gonna be apes on one side, humans on the other, or it could be something like some of the bad apes that work with the humans be together, and then some of the good apes and good humans stand beside each other. So it seems like it's setting up that like it's gonna be a very interesting story. Like I said, I know the pace it was like set up, then boom, stuff happens. It was kind of like a slow pace, but it's an origin story of a movie. So, and like I said, it's the first movie. It's kind of like it can start off something good. I know they plan on doing 9 movies, so that means we're getting 8 more Planet Apes movies. So I guess they're doing like a Planet Apes universe. We might get spin-offs of characters. Who knows and all that. But like I said, when I see people saying this question, because in the movie, some people didn't like this first movie like that. Remember when the first X-Men movie came out with Hugh Jackman? Nobody thought 20 years later that Hugh Jackman would still be playing Wolverine in the new Deadpool 3 that's coming out. That's how long this X-Men franchise has been going for a while. So you gotta look at it like that and say, we don't know this is the first movie, so it's just first something to set up something. So we'll hopefully get more than characters. Like I said, I liked it, May's character, I like Noah. My favorite character was Rocco too. I love him so much, which I don't think he's dead. He did, of course, he does die in the film where like he saves May. Well, not someone saves them, they still get captured, May and Noah, but he ends up falling off down the ocean. But I don't know. They said he might not be dead, but like I always say in films, we don't see a body. That means he's not. We don't see a body. That means he's not dead. So hopefully he can come back. So no, but I liked all the characters in the movie. But even with Tony Stark's with Iron Man 1, nobody thought the Marvel Cinematic Universe would be what it was when that first Iron Man movie came out, well over 10 years ago. So, we'll see. Like, it's just the first film. It was good. It wasn't terrible, nothing like that. Just like I said, it wasn't like how Dawn was, as good as Dawn was, or even as good as the first Rise of the Planet of the Apes movie, but it was definitely a solid film. I give this definitely a hard 8.5 out of 10, almost a 9 out of 10. I said on my out of theater reaction that this film most definitely is probably like the good movie to start the summer. It's definitely good. Like I said, I know Bad Boys, a couple other movies are coming out this year, but this movie started the summer real well with this one. It's a solid film. Definitely a hard 8.5 out of 10. Definitely a good movie. Definitely something you should check out. But I liked it and thought entertaining. Like I said, the pace of it is a little slow. Has you kind of like, what's coming next? But then boom, it comes, it hits you like, oh, okay. You know. So like I said, a solid film. I like the Noah character a lot, so I can't wait to see what happens next and all that. And the same director directed this. I heard he is directing Legend of Zelda. If you're a '90s kid like me, we all know about the Legend of Zelda video game. So hopefully, this video game, hopefully he does well with Legend of Zelda, that video game, because that could be something. So that lets me know that I'm more excited about Legend of Zelda movie that's coming out. So he's the same guy that's supposed to be doing that. So if it's anything as good as this was with Kingdom of Planet Apes, he does good with Legend of Zelda. Oh man, because I think everybody just had high expectations for this movie because we seen the previous Planet Apes movie. I think that's what that's all was about. Legend of Zelda, we all like me. I have no expectations for that movie. So if that movie just pretty much it's just good, just a little bit good. Don't gotta be great, but it's a little bit good. That lets me know, okay, yeah, we get a whole Legend of Zelda story too. So no, so like I said, that's why I said about like yeah, this film is pretty good. And like I said, knowing that same director, he directed Legend of Zelda. Oh man, like so like I said, I can't wait and everything. I'm definitely excited about that movie. So like I said, a good movie start of the summer. Kingdom of Planet Apes. Like I always say, if you like the content, please don't hesitate to like subscribe button. This is Sly News right here. It's one of Mr. Sly Media. I might be coming with videos later on this week about anything that's big news and popping. If you haven't seen my video on X-Men, the 97 review, I did a review on that about that whole scene. Check me out for that. And I talked about the crazy thing that Diddy just caught on camera doing, beating up Cassie. Definitely not cool at all, but catch me out our reaction to that. That's just a sad, terrible situation right there. What's happening? And Diddy. And also I talked about Nicolas Cage this week as well about him playing Spider-Man Noir. So check me out for all those videos. Check me out for all those videos as well. So like I said, this is Sly News right here, one of the Sly Media. You have a good day. I mean, I have a good night because I know it's 10 o'clock at night right now. You have a good night. Sly News.